caring, a lady full of love, a sweet and gentle soul, like an angel from above. In your neighborhood, like you know you should, doing good in your neighborhood, each and every day. Susan Show.
Jacqueline Powell Mignot came searching for her mother, Joyce Miller. This is what she told us.
Good day, young lady.
Good day,
What's
Auntie
your name?
Susan. My name is Jacqueline POWELL Mignot. I'm trying to find my mother. I actually am an orphan. I don't know anybody, but I'm just interested in finding my mother.
Okay, why not interested in finding your father?
I've just never been interested in finding anybody else except my mother.
Oh, okay. Did you have a birth certificate?
Yes, I have a birth
What did it say?
certificate. It says her name is Joyce Miller. She was a domestic helper. She had me when she was 38. I'm now 41, so she'd be almost 80.
Yeah.
That was in Mandeville. She had me at Mandeville Public Hospital. I was told that I was brought into a home as a small baby.
Yes.
And that's about
You know which
it.
home it was?
It's Windsor Lodge Home, Children's Home.
And that's in Manchester?
That's in Manchester.
Okay, where was she living when she had you?
I think it's either 53 or 54 Manchester Road.
Same place in Manchester?
Same place in Manchester.
All right. No mention of the father?
No mention. I know I have, there are 3 other siblings. I was the 4th one. I don't know if she's had any afterward. I was the 4th child for her.
And that's based on your birth certificate?
And that's based on my birth certificate. I have kids of my own, so I just need a sense of where I am from.
Sure.
I don't necessarily need a relationship with any of them. I just need a sense, yes, I'm from such and such a place, I'm related to such and such a person,
And
I look
those
like
brothers
this
and
person.
sisters.
So, and then I need it for me and my kids. And who knows, maybe I'll even find out about my father.
There you go. It's our Caribbean Connections reunion series, and it's the story of Jacqueline Powell Mignot, who came to find her mother. Hey, Jackie, how are you doing?
Hey, Susan.
So you've been called back to the show. I mean, we aired just a few weeks ago. And what are you expecting today?
I was just leaving it open. I didn't want to build up any expectations. Just meeting anybody would suffice.
So you're looking forward to brothers, sisters, just family members,
Oh, yes.
auntie, uncle, everybody.
Auntie, uncle, everybody.
Why are you looking for these persons?
I just need some closure to be in this world and not know anybody that you're related to. I don't think it really bothered me until you called me, that I saw that I used to probably suppress it. But no, to know somebody, it just gives me some amount of closure and to know that I have family.
Remind us of the story. What do you know about you?
What do I know about me? Well, I was told that I was abandoned as a baby. I was in a children's home for about 7 years.
Where was that?
In Manchester.
And what was the name of the home?
Windsor Lodge Children's Home from Salvation Army. So I was there for about 7 years.
Did anybody tell you what age you came there?
Just as a baby. I wasn't curious until I was about 9 or so to
Okay.
find out. And my foster sister, I asked her, and she told me that I was abandoned at the hospital and I was brought to the home from a baby.
When did you go to that foster home?
I was in foster care because the lady who ran the home at the time, she took me as one of the 3 children that she would call her own. So she had retired, so she took us with her. But she died when I was about 8.
And then what happened after that?
My foster sister, she was 11 years older. She being the eldest, she was 19 at the time. She took both of us. It's me and a little boy, but she couldn't manage both of us. So she sent him away. She kept me until I was 18. We're still in contact.
How about dad? Any father figure in the picture?
No.
So you came to look for both mom and dad?
Actually, I wasn't curious about daddy. But now that I found somebody, I think
Yes.
I need to know
Okay.
a little about daddy also.
What's been happening since the show aired?
Even tell you they say on TV, some of them, I get pity from some.
Okay.
Some might think, oh, okay, that fits the puzzle. That is why Jackie behaves like this thing, probably from psychoanalyzing me.
Okay, then.
But most persons, it was a shock because one person even said to me, but you're so normal. As in, how should a person that doesn't know the parents
react,
exactly?
you know?
But I've gotten some amount of support.
Okay,
Gotten
so
some
they're
amount of
all
support.
rooting and
They're
hoping
all-
that you
they're all
found
rooting.
someone.
They're all rooting.
Yeah. But what was that like, though?
Honestly, it didn't bother me. I forgot to tell you, I stayed with about 3 different families. They were good providers, so there was never anything lacking until I probably got older. Having my kids and just wanting to know, right? So it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me because my life was okay.
Did the kids ask you any questions?
They asked me, when I was going to high school, and I told them.
Yeah.
I told them I wasn't seeking any pity, but I didn't feel any negative or bad way telling them. To me, that was just my testimony.
Those were your peers, but what your children, are they asking any
No,
questions?
Guess I'm so busy being mommy, daddy, everybody, grandma. No.
But today we're here to meet some persons.
Okay.
And you use the N word. I don't like the N word, No N words around here. We must be happy.
I am happy.
All right, so we're going to go talk to them now
Okay.
and then invite you back on set.
And we're continuing the story of Jacqueline Powell Mignot, who came to find her mother, Joyce Miller.
And with us is Jennifer Powell, Vivian Powell, and Raymond. All right, so you are the Powells. And of course, Jacqueline's name is Powell Mignot, so it means you are related to her somehow. Tell me how you're related.
By her mother. Her mother is Joyce Miller.
And Joyce Miller is your mother as well.
She used to live with us
How far back are we talking? 70s?
in the 70s, yes.
Okay. So you were born when?
I was born 64.
64. So she didn't live with you when you were born?
Yes, I was living with her then.
It was one
64.
family
Yes.
with all of you guys in the same
Yes,
house?
all of us.
So how many of you are in the set? Because I understand there are different sets of children.
My bigger sister and two bigger brothers.
And they're not Powell.
They're not Powell, they're
Right.
Miller.
Right.
That's how she get the name Joyce Miller, because
So
she was married to their father.
Ah. But how would Jacqueline have gotten Powell if she's not one of you guys? Because you all have the name Powell. So does Jacqueline.
Okay.
Right. So is it this your dad that's Jacqueline's father as well?
I was about 8 years old. I can remember when my mother, she came to Trelawney. She leave us. I grew with my grandmother, right? My father, mother,
Yes.
that's Mihaela Swaby,
Yes.
Troy, right? And I can remember as a child, about 8 to 9 years old, I remember I saw my mother with my brother, Trevor Powell. And she returned home because Joyce and my father has a dispute. So she leave us, right?
When she leave, she was pregnant with my
Trevor.
brother, who is Trevor.
Trevor
Who's Trevor?
Powell.
Okay. Yes, so she leave with the pregnancy.
Uh-huh.
Right.
After she have the baby now, she came back and bring back Trevor to my father.
I see. So Trevor would have been how old at this time?
Trevor is now 43.
He's a soldier at the camp.
Yeah, me just call
So
her.
where Jacqueline fall?
She not supposed to know no father, But true, she not get no contact with her mother. And me start to think one where she get missed off from her mother. So she just grew up and she don't know no mother. So she just might be she choose and get the idea. She her brother and sister named Powell. She just register Powell.
She was living in Mile Gully, and that's where the she was
Coley
living
Mountain.
there, Coley Mountain.
Coley
But I
Mountain.
remember that she take the baby to the Amber Children's Home. That's
Yes.
where I
Yeah.
get to understand. I remember my
Yeah.
oldest sister and I went there to look
Yeah.
for the baby, but eventually
So
nobody.
how you know the baby is there?
Because we get by the police. My oldest sister, we get to find out that the baby was moved to the Amber Children's Home.
But how your sister know about the baby?
How we know about the baby? I remember my when we was at school, a nurse came to Troy and told us that our mother was searching for our father because she had an next baby. But that baby could not be my father's baby.
child
right?
because it's a few years.
Because when she bring back Trevor, she
Yes.
went out. I remember very clearly. She went away the same evening.
Said
Yes.
Evelyn.
So she just bring him and just leave him
Yeah,
and
she
gone?
just bring him and leave
I
him
think
and
she had
gone.
the idea to come back, but I don't know what's going on. So my father
me say she'll come
bought
back,
her
but
a
she
new
don't come back.
suitcase and she unpacked her things, give her, and she
Right,
went
the
back.
same day,
I
go
remember
buy the
I went,
suitcase
yes,
and-
I
Yeah,
went
yeah.
back to the bus stop with her,
Uh-huh.
and that was the last
Time I
time
see
I
her.
remember see her.
Wow.
So I was saying that baby could not be my father's child
Yes.
because she went away the same evening.
Yeah.
After
and
she
never,
bring-
you, as far as you know, she never come
no,
back to the Powell
after she
house.
bring back my
No,
brother,
after
she
she
never
bring the
came
little
back.
boy.
So when the nurse came now and tell us that she have a next baby and she's looking for our father, that's how we know that she have
have
another baby.
another baby.
So someone came looking for your father. Police lady came looking for the father from Hanbury because apparently whoever it is that did their investigation got wind of the Powells.
Yeah.
Yes.
The fact is that the child got the name Powell, but
Powell.
you all Powells don't believe that that child is
Powell,
Powell.
yeah. But we know
So
say
that
it's your mother
child
She's a
child.
mother.
All right. So there was a story about your mother living in Mandeville at some
Yeah,
point.
sure.
Can you tell us that story?
She married named Miller, But I fear family where she come from her father is Mowat.
From Mandeville. That's where
In Mandeville. I don't really remember the address.
So you've been there?
No, me a little youth came and got there small,
Yeah.
about 8,
Yes.
7-year-old. She usually came go look for them, came back at Chilani.
Right.
That's after we left town, got Chilani.
Uh-huh.
I left town 69 and got Chilani. And down there till about near 70s. Because I left Chilani about 76, 77.
Mm-hmm.
And in about 74, she carried the little brother, I'm a soldier brother.
Trevor.
Then can come a little baby,
Yes.
give him to my father.
Yes.
And so she go back now. Father buy her a big grip and give her. That man a suitcase, a grip.
Grape, yeah.
And she father got the bus stop. And he said, I'll come back and look for you. I don't know when, but I'll come back. I'm going to see her until now. But me tell a little thing go on and she live over there, she have a baby. A little girl baby. My sister, biggest sister. From St.
So where the Millers live?
St. Elizabeth.
St. Elizabeth.
St.
That's
Elizabeth.
my mother's first
Yeah.
husband set her children. The
Yeah.
mother,
So-
the husband
She
died.
have
when-
3
Three
children with
Miller.
her husband.
3 Miller.
Yeah,
Right.
3 Miller.
So
2
that-
boy, 1 girl.
So that set would know more about her being in Mandeville.
She's been
Yes.
most
Yeah,
time.
them we don't know about
More
them.
Yes,
about
in
that.
In the
Mandeville,
Mowat.
So-
right.
Mowat, yeah, yeah.
So the baby now, that set would know more about that baby, that she had that
No,
baby.
we don't know.
The poor
We don't know more. Because you are going now. After the old lady left them, she lose her husband, Miller.
As in he died.
Yeah, came and died in an accident.
Right.
So she and my father meet. I don't know them meet, but she left. Did that 3 children she have a senti. Come Kingston.
Years.
She and my father meet up and thing. I sent she get big, you know them there senti.
Ah, but you always knew there was a set.
Yeah, because the
Yes.
same thing happen, you know. And that we have to do to find them a senti.
I see. So this little
I
one is the
never know
only
the
one
machine.
that's out there that you know of.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
That's out there.
So the one them I sent out to them say my mother have a little girl baby and them go. At the place Mandeville
I
near
was there
Canberra
with
something
her,
like
the
that.
Amber
Amber
children
children.
home,
Yeah.
right,
And she go there try to find out and investigate and thing and like them say you go there and I say you know think that the amount of time we have her. When the thing now get that she about 18-year-old. So we usually constant go there and go through in a year nothing.
Come there, we slip up.
We just slip up and through
Yeah.
that town.
Because
them so them
by
get
that
children.
time, the little girl had gone away.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you wouldn't have heard anything about
Yeah,
her.
Bertha
The
again.
little
So
girl had left the home.
When we come back, we learn more about Joyce Miller.
Any neighborhood, like you know we should.
Jacqueline Powell Mignot came to search for her mother, Joyce Miller. Her sisters, Vivienne and Jennifer, and brother Raymond, are here telling us about their mother.
Every day we talk about
Every
it.
day we talk about-
Especially my oldest. We just all of us we're concerned. I didn't know I would
Yeah.
really live to see her because
So-
we give up because we're not going to know her.
the
But we
big
really
sister now where we have a St. Elizabeth.
Yes.
She-
What's her
she-
name?
Peggy.
Peggy Miller. Right.
She da public right now.
Uh-huh.
She get an appointment.
Okay,
Access
okay,
for
she
her
can't
wife.
leave.
So,
All right.
so she call it. Until she mother in a son come mix up and miss up and anything. And she have a baby, they don't know who take the baby. Like she had the man she ain't live with.
Not
pull up
together
and-
anymore.
Yeah, not together anymore.
So while she was with you guys, what kind of mother was she? She helped to grow you? What she
Yeah, man, she
tell-
go with
tell
a
her.
big man.
Big
And
like how
really,
much?
she and my father catch up. That's the mash up, you know. I'm a father, mother. It's my father, mother.
In-laws.
She's my granny.
the problem.
Him and my mother can't agree.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, my mother is a lady like this now.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody no call her out to do it, no say her to do it.
Very
So
If
she
she no
inside.
want nothing out the road, she no go a road. She either go church, or she go a clinic, or she go supermarket.
Okay.
But you know, see her upon road. She have you inside of this one look a cushion. You know, they use the two knees.
Oh, knitting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
knitting.
knit.
I make tam,
Yes.
sweater.
Whoa, and sell them. So
That's
she's
tall
very.
here too.
Oh,
Tall. No fear. Sometimes she just plot her here in a 4 plot. The plot. And when I plot big too.
so how old were you guys when she left your home?
When she left me about
Teenager?
15, 14.
About 8 years old.
Or 15, 14.
So she was with your father for a
Yeah,
long
I'm the-
time.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the oldest one. You know. I'm born 57.
Right. So she was in her 40s when she left you guys?
Yeah.
Because she
Yeah,
have another
man.
set and then spent
man.
15 or
Yeah,
so
man.
years with your dad.
She over 40.
She
you
was
know.
40. So
Yeah.
she had that baby, the 2 babies late in life then.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Trevor and the other
Trevor and
child.
one, yeah, got it.
All
She
right.
follow Trevor, the baby,
All right.
the girl, right.
Mhm.
She follow the soldier, you
See.
So it was like him, the mother when Kai come first,
Right.
and then she grew up have the little
Go
girl.
have another
So we don't go here, so she have a little girl, but we don't know her.
So, as you said, she was a good mother. She took care of you, took care of the
Yeah,
house.
man,
And it's
loving
just
mother, man.
a
Wow,
mother-in-law
nice.
business
Nice.
that go down.
And I think that's one of the reasons why she didn't stay, because I think when she came back, she came with the intention.
Stay.
Yes. She come back with the intention to stay.
Yeah, but the
But my grandmother was not with it.
granny
So
like
then
her.
my father realized.
So that's why I'm go buy the suitcase.
Yes,
of what
because
is mine.
because she didn't want the baby. Because she decided that she not taking the baby. That's what my
Him
father
never really want
believed.
she go anywhere. But you
No,
know.
because he
That's what
need
I
the
said.
mother around.
Yeah, but you know, if there one place where call it a Rasta camp, I'm a worried and I got no Rasta camp.
He's a Rasta?
No, I'm not really Rasta, but the man was Coptic. You remember about the Coptic? I mean, now 70s.
Yes.
And there was apartheid.
Mm-hmm.
So she at the camp now, and the granny where him and my mother can't agree. I one year them go end upstairs. So my mother said, no, say if you two are stand the better, me go stand your turn. So
Right. So he was away for a
yeah,
bit
yeah.
of time.
So she
Alright,
not could stay there with the granny.
So that's why she came
That's it.
back when he came back.
Yeah, with the baby. Got true, she ain't go with the belly. Pregnant.
But here's the big question that everybody's asking, because we've been talking about Joyce Miller. Where is Joyce Miller?
She's not alive anymore.
She's dead.
That the girl get mixed up.
Tell me what you heard. How did she die?
We just heard that she was murdered. That's what we hear, because we didn't get to go in the funeral. Or
Yeah, well, I was living in 44 Grand Spen Road, Kingston 8. In about 79, I got 80 with my auntie. My auntie
That
have a-
auntie is your mom's sister?
No, my father.
Father's sister.
So she have a shop, but me and my father did it, and she live at one different place. Every morning she come, evening time she go home. So the local used to know, say we love bicycle and things. So I go into the shop one day and take out her money. Buy a bicycle for my brethren. When she come out and see me with the bicycle, she say, where you get money by bicycle? I can't answer. She say, you must have to keep up motor shop and go look for your mama with them chop off near that. Call him out. So I not eat one bully bee song. Me hungry too now. When me just make a song and she said to me, no bother what, me no hungry again.
Oh my gosh.
Me put it down. And me true me not nobody if you ask me make sure contact the said sister at St. Elizabeth. And she say yes. She here and she got it. But when we hear that about 3 months after the mother dead and buried, 4 months.
Nice. Oh, no. And they knew where you guys were?
No, them never know.
She was living in St. Elizabeth.
So me in that town, you know, I mean, that man a station work. If I look for me, she said, that man all around.
move.
Yeah, me move around,
Yeah.
me busy. If you me there some place, mostly, you have in a jailhouse place to find me, because them the place me there. So I just come out from prison when me I hear them thing there. So I contact my sister and she said she here and she go there. But the time when she get the message, the whole lady dead and very long time. And she go there and yes, she have a little girl, baby.
Yes.
But true, nobody can get no in contact with none of her family. And so come the baby end up at homes. So then yes, she there at homes, them start investigating and she, my bigger sister. But every time them go there, they can't get through to them. You know, Peggy, so when I tell them go there, they say, you know, I get her, she 18, you know.
Wow.
Because them take too long to come
Yeah, and
Government
somebody
have-
had fostered her already.
already.
Yes.
Yes, so them to the now can't get her till she 18. So true that, nobody not really.
We don't follow it up, because that's 18 years
yeah,
we passed now,
everybody,
right.
everybody there about them.
But you know the little
But we
girl
just,
is out there.
although we there about, we say one day. We know her, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm a sister down there now and she call me on the phone and I tell me, you know, say, she show a girl come on Miss Susan program and she give the address where she give, her mother address where she come from, down at the Mowat, Mandeville, the name, her mother name. She says, when she look on the girl, she look on Jennifer.
Been
That,
telling the
I mean, you know, she Raymond, when you see the girl, I live in Jennifer.
Oh, no,
go
no.
to shop. You say, for the Jennifer, you see, I want away.
Oh my.
Yeah, and the homes, where the man say she there, and that the homes, we ain't go
Maria.
check for her.
So that's it. Look like you guys do?
No, she's sweet, me not telling lie. She's sweet as a...
Our bigger sister.
a regular-
I said I'm going to sister them.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't say that still. You know why we say that?
They don't look like your mom.
Yeah,
I guess they don't look like
just
her
My
mom.
mom.
One.
My mother, I tell you, I'm not going to say me look like my mother, because my mother is
Well,
nice
there's a
brown
nose.
lady.
There's a
Really
nose.
pretty.
Yeah, my mother brown, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Brown lady.
Mm-hmm.
I just take the color from her father.
Yeah,
My
okay.
father is a black man. My mother is a brown St. Elizabeth lady.
I see.
So, if the girl
you
if it
have
come brown or light skinned, you know, straight to come, my mother is brown.
So
Man.
you guys wouldn't have a picture of her from back then? Nothing,
Every
nothing.
day me talk to him. No picture from
We
my
never
mother.
have no cell phone and we never
Never
no
tell
They
me.
don't
selfie
have no
and
cell
all that
phone
stuff.
anybody.
Yeah.
Because cell phone they would have more
Yeah.
correspond to the one another.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't something anybody.
And she never got married
A
to your father,
telegram
so
or
they wouldn't have
letter,
taken
no.
any wedding pictures or anything
No.
like that.
No.
But she was with your father for a long time.
She choose to go away and tell her she'll come back and look for it.
Yeah, that hope that
She have
she'll
that,
come
yeah,
back.
she have it in mind. Because she love her.
No
Yeah.
mother wants to walk away from their children.
Yeah, but
I don't think so.
stress.
She and her grandma.
Stress.
Yeah.
Stress. She
And
left.
because she's a quiet person.
Yeah, man.
Can't tell the
Never hear she
argument.
nobody in no hurry.
Yeah.
From me know her have sense. No, but everybody love my mother.
Boy, we're going to meet that young lady now, but this is sad news that we're going to tell her.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because she came
Come
with the
big sister
hopes.
call me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She call me, look, when me I come up, you know. I said, don't. Like she knows her mother did it. But we can't hide
You
it.
can, no, you have to tell her.
Oh, you
You have
hide
to
it.
tell
I
her.
want to say something. You know, this week I was saying to one of my friends that today is a happy day for us, but it's sad
Sad
on
for
the other
her.
side.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's going to be
Yeah.
sad
Really
because you have to deliver that news.
She don't want to
I
say,
just
yeah, you
know.
can't hide it from her.
Well, she'll make it, you know, because Trevor don't know her either.
Right.
Where's Trevor? Why Trevor never come
He's
with
at
you?
work. He couldn't
Yes,
go today.
such as they'll meet
He don't know.
afterwards.
He don't know his mother.
True mother go away and she never tell her she go. You know.
Yes.
Never tell us right.
When she go on the bus, she just say, she tell you say she go Mandeville over her
We
people
thought
them.
more or less is our
Well,
father.
Yeah, but she
She's
no reach over her
living
people them. She really call them
Totally.
out.
with. Yes, that's right.
Yes, so we don't know when she meet a call them out
Because we
now.
think of the father she
But we
lived
know-
with, you know.
So it's the Coleville
right.
persons who buried her.
Yeah.
Persons, whoever
Yeah.
she knew in
Yeah, she know
Coleville
now.
at that
Yeah,
time.
yeah. We not even know what we know, so almost someone bury her.
Yes. All right. So we're gonna bring in the young lady now. As you said, this is really sad news to tell
Yeah.
her.
I don't even
We'll just have to have a sit down and break it to her very gently.
Coming up, a reunion you don't want to miss.
Any neighborhood, like you know you should.
Jacqueline Powell Mignot's search for her mother comes to an end today. Time now to reunite with her siblings.
Jacqueline Powell Mignot. That's your name, right?
That's my name.
There's three persons standing over there. Want to take a guess as to who they are?
I don't know if that's mommy, sister, and brother.
They all have black hair.
Well, sister, brother.
Think so.
Mm-hmm.
Could be a cousin too.
Well,
Could be uncle,
just family.
niece, nephew.
Anybody.
You want to go over and see what they look like? All right. Look and see if any of them look like you. What do you mean? Oh yes. What that mean?
Nose.
Nose. What do you mean the nose?
The nose. I have a long nose.
You have a long nose, and for 41 years you're looking at that nose.
The eyes.
The eyes too.
The forehead.
Forehead.
The skin tone.
Skin tone.
Mm-hmm.
So they could be related to you.
Could be.
Could be. We don't need to know DNA or anything like that.
I want to see the eyes now, but I don't
You
think
want to
so.
see the eyes.
I want
now.
to see the eyes.
Miss Jennifer, open your eyes. Who does she look like? Miss Vivian?
My God, look at mommy.
Brother Raymond.
Look who she look like Angela.
All right. So I said brother Raymond, so that's your brother Raymond, your sister Vivian, and your sister Jennifer. Now, I don't know how all I want to share the same face because I could just put them face over your body and it would be you. So you can hug them again, man. Hug them up again. Hug them up. Hug them up.
Just got already.
We're going to hear the story now. Wow. Because you came to look for one person in particular. But obviously we're hoping to find brothers and sisters. All right, so we're going to sit and hear what's going on. And we're continuing the story of Jacqueline Powell Mignot, who came to find her mother, Joyce Miller. And Jacqueline, you just found 3 siblings. Tell us about that.
I did. I'm so excited, Suzanne. As I said before, I was just hoping to find anybody.
Yes.
is a blessing. My mother should be quite old right now, so that would be a blessing. But anybody.
And them dead stamp of you.
Oh gosh,
Spitting image.
the nose.
Introduce yourself, man.
I'm Jennifer Powell.
And you would be her
Her
oldest
sister.
of the Powells?
Yes, oldest. One of the oldest. I'm not the oldest.
Okay, of the Powells.
Yes.
Yes.
Vivian Powell Morris.
And that's Raymond.
Yeah, Raymond Powell.
And there's another Powell, Trevor Powell.
And you have
And
Angela,
Angela
Powell.
Powell.
Hold on a little. Then never tell me the whole story. How many children does your mother and father have together?
Yeah.
9 children together, 3
Three
died.
dead.
The 6 of us alive.
Yeah.
A long time them did that
Yes,
together.
long time.
The three father she.
Yes.
And then the little soldier one come back now.
All right, so here's the story now. Your mother had 3 sets of children.
Yeah.
There were the Millers, which is where you got the name Joyce Miller, because she was married first to a gentleman
Yeah.
who passed away. How many Millers are there?
3.
3 children Millers. Then she met Mr. Powell and had, me think I did only the 5, but apparently it's 9 children. 3, as you've just heard, have passed on. And then there should be another set, but they will explain that mystery for you. So tell us about life with your mother.
Well, life with my mother is, I would say, ups and downs. Good and not good. Because she got married at a young age.
Yes.
At the age of 17.
Yes, yes.
Yes. And she got 3 children with her husband. Then her husband died. That's where when she came and met my father.
Right.
Right, and she got 9 of us.
There are 2 last children. The one they're talking about, that's at the soldier camp now. She went away with that child because of an altercation with Mr. Powell. I'm understanding it's not really Mr. Powell, it's the in-law situation, that drama. So she went away, had the child, and came back and gave the child to the father and then left again. She went back to Mandeville to visit her family there. Your mom's original name is Mowat. Yes,
yeah.
so she's
That
of
is
the
our-
Mowats in Mandeville.
Yes,
Yeah, Mowat.
However, she never really got back to the Mowats in Mandeville. She ended up in,
Holy Mountain.
Holy Mountain,
Mountain
yeah.
in
right, you know Holy Mountain?
It's going down Mile Gully. You have to go Mile Gully.
All right, so the mystery lies now in how old you were when you ended up at the home. We're still trying to figure that out
Yeah,
because according to them, you should have been 3 years old. But according to you and the lady, you were a baby, still not walking.
Right, I'm still not walking.
Right. So tell them your story because they didn't see the show.
All right. I was told that I was abandoned at the hospital and brought to the home. That's what I was told. With no knowledge of who my mother.
I said, matches me get.
In fact, I was told I was left under the step
Oh my.
of the hospital. That's what I was told. And then the lady who was in charge of the home, she was ill, so she retired when I was 7, and I lived in Mandeville with her until she died when I was 8. And I came to Kingston when I was 10.
Whoa.
So you've been through several foster.
Right.
I mean,
And
she
then I ended
never-
up in St. Anne.
That you never did a Camber, you homes land.
No,
She
Windsor
never
Lodge,
did that.
no.
Oh, never
Hambury,
did that.
Hambury. Oh,
Apparently, the
that's
bigger
her-
sister, one of the Millers,
Yeah.
Peggy, went to
That's
look
it.
for
That's
you
how when you
at
come,
Hanbury.
we can't find it.
yeah, the first
yeah,
years, me and Peggy go there.
Yeah, you and
at the
Peggy,
time.
and she and Peggy go after.
You and Peggy, they go
And
after.
Fisher go
Okay.
after.
And what sparked the interest in coming to look for your family now?
Well, the whole thing is just closure. Just wanting to know where I belong, wanting to know your blood family. After having all these persons, you're always the adopted child or the child in foster care. But having somebody or somewhere to say, this is mine, this is where I am from.
Some country to go to carry the
Send
kids.
the kids, yeah.
You have one son,
2 boys, 2 girls.
2 boys. Oh, 4, okay.
Yes.
Girl and boy, 10 granny.
10 granny.
And grandchildren, I have 3.
How much we gone so far? No, 20, over 20 that gone now. They have the Millers who have their sets.
Hey, that is what I'm into.
That's what I'm saying, just for you.
Yeah.
Wally more. Wally, because the Powell side, start mentioning
Yeah.
them
No.
players.
One of my brother get 10
No.
children.
We have a little mystery here now because your name is Powell.
Right.
These are the Powells. right? And these Powells are contesting the fact that your name should be Powell
Okay.
because your mom left the home pregnant with your brother Trevor and came back and gave back Trevor. And when did their father pack her back off again?
Same evening.
Same evening. He bought her a brand new suitcase and she left that evening. Who followed her to the bus stop? And what did she say to you?
She'll come back and look for you.
Coming back to look for
Yeah,
you.
but she didn't.
When we come back, we hear from Jacqueline Powell Mignot's siblings. Jacqueline Powell Mignot has found her siblings, and they are now telling her about her mother, Joyce Miller.
She never came back. Then you were born. What do you think about that?
I don't know. She had met with somebody.
Thing is that you were left at the hospital. I figure you would have had no birth certificate or anything, but they tracked down the Powells.
Yeah.
Which hospital were you born?
Manchester Public.
So they probably would have had evidence
Yeah.
of her registering to
Yeah,
have
man.
you.
Right, because
Yeah.
I have a birth certificate with her name and everything.
And on that birth certificate.
I was the fourth child.
So that's one mystery.
It's one mystery, Susan. That's one mystery. Wasn't expecting all of this.
Are you ready for another mystery?
Yes, bring it on. Bring it on.
They nominated Jennifer. So Jennifer is going to tell you about your mom and why she's not here today with us. Jennifer?
Well, Jacqueline, sad to say, but you will not be able to meet your mom because she's passed away. She was murdered. How long ago? From 79.
Which is where the mystery lies. If you were born in
1975.
and she passed away in 79, then where were you?
At home.
It would mean that you probably were, we are only speculating, you were abandoned before you were taken home at the hospital.
Okay.
We're so very sorry that you had to hear such tragic news, but they are getting this story because they learned 3 months later from the bigger sister, Peggy Miller, that she had died, who also didn't get a chance to go to the funeral. So they don't know where she is buried.
Oh, really? Okay.
So no family was around, no family would have been around, but stories are there that the man that she lived with, he was around. So it's in his district that she was buried. So we have no trace of that.
Okay. Well, it is what it is. Nothing I can do. I'm still appreciative. I'm still appreciative of what you've done. I still consider myself blessed to have found my siblings. Look forward to meeting more. So
They will give you more details as to the circumstances that led to her death. We don't wish to say that right now, but we're so very sorry about that. But guess what? About 10 million brother and sister, auntie and niece and nephew and blah, blah, blah. So, Mr. Powell, where is he?
He's dead.
Mr. Powell died. And I know you've been longing for this sort of news. Any news. We are happy that we could have done this for you.
no, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the effort you've made. I appreciate what you've done. Couldn't complain. I'd be ungrateful.
And it just so happened that it was a time when we didn't have the cell phones and the pictures and all, so we don't even have a picture to. But guess what? The stamp upon everybody. Listen, the Millers look like she was just chang.
Jacqueline, all I could just say, I see mommy.
But your
she's
mom, you
just
said, was
Light
brown, light
but
complexion.
I'm just looking at the feature. As far as I can remember, I know she had very long hair, straight nose. She was a pretty lady. She loved to hug me and all of that. Oh my God, I really miss her hug. Loving, kind, everything.
My mother pretty piece of work. Sometimes I'm sure some people my mother. I wonder how I'm so ugly. Come on, say it. I'm just telling you, I take it from far. My mother carried tall, pretty hair.
Yes, yes.
Brown. She be browner than you right now. She not too big and she not slip. She just
Right size.
yeah. Right side.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Yes, the hips. So Peggy them.
Yes, and she have.
She have the hair.
Yes.
So just
and
picture
she
she,
have
you
the
know.
hip. And
So what
the
about
step
Angela?
sister which I
Yes.
tell about.
Just have
She
them
look just
known.
like Angela.
How you remember your mom?
And I remember my mom, quiet. I realized she didn't like much company.
Yes.
Because I was living with her at one of the girls, and she would stay in the house, do her housework, crochet. She used to love crochet.
Crochet.
I got that from her.
And the knitting
Yes,
too.
I used to watch her crochet, and then I catch it from her. But she don't like company. She always in the house
If she
by
got
herself.
here, you know, go there and call her. You can't know what she did.
Yes, she always quiet.
And she nice, kind to everybody.
I don't know why she and my
Should I give her
grandmother
last?
didn't
Just
know.
a mother.
Okay. That's someone you would have liked to meet,
Yes, Susan.
other than the hips. You have any of those creative things? You find yourself doing anything that's creative with your hands
Well,
and
I
all?
can draw. I can draw and I paint. I was even considering Edna Manley after school. I'm very creative. Very creative.
My family, all of it. Creative. Them are creative bad man.
All right, so thank you so much for coming and sharing your stories with us. We're so happy that you've come forward. And I'm sure Jacqueline is looking forward to meeting the other set of family, the Millers, and all the grandchildren, and the niece and nephew and auntie and uncle and all of that. Yeah, all if she have to meet for you. For you one alone, enough to have. All right, so thanks so much again.
Susan.
Glad.
Bless you too. Remember to keep doing good in your neighborhood. Never miss a moment of joy. Subscribe now to The Susan Show and keep love and hope alive.